What makes comedy like, because everything when it comes to a black man in a dress, it's always a comedy thing. Point blank period. It's always to be
Mhm.
funny.
Mhm.
And I mean it. I do think it has played its course. I mean, social media has a lot of dudes doing it, and it's not funny to me. But I do know at one time, like, oh, Medea kind of funny or
Yeah.
whatever. Or then
Mhm.
you got Eddie Murphy in the dress at Big Mama's house and all this stuff with Martin Lawrence.
Mhm.
Martin
Like it
Lawrence.
was funny. So it's like you have the comedy aspect of it all.
I think
Um,
comedy is where we got our breakout. That's how we got on the big screen, maybe.
I do think that that is it because comedy is what finally took us away from, I guess you say, black exploitation and period pieces.
Mhm.
Mm.
Um, it's horrible. It is
Mm.
horrible that the way that we had to step into the door
Right.
was we had to put on lipstick, we had to put on eyeshadow, something that was not of a man. And we have to remember at a point in time, while today we still are not in charge, it was a point in time we weren't even allowed in the room, in on the parking lot, none of it. So it's
Mhm.
like Eddie Murphy funny. He can write a script. Let's write a script. You think he'll be down to get put on the dress? Let's ask him. Eddie Murphy probably like, look, I like this money and I'm down for it. The Wayans brothers, I mean, let's be real. If it wasn't for the Wayans brothers, a lot of people wouldn't be here. So the stuff that Keenan wrote is
Yeah.
Yeah.
historical,
Yeah.
regardless of how we look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Because
And Keenan put the
I
dress in there.
I do think that out of all of them, like, we look at Sean and Marlon and they're like, oh, they put on dresses. But even in that conversation of the men who put on dresses, Tyler Perry will always be the first one that we look at because he did it the most. Then you got your
Mhm.
Martin Lawrences, and then you got Eddie. But other than that, we don't bring up the Waynes. We don't even bring up Wesley Snipes when he did a movie full blown drag.
Yeah.
What was it?
Yeah.
Ving Rhames and and Holiday Heart.
Yeah.
There it's like I think we
That's crazy. I didn't think
I
about that.
think we as our culture, we do frown upon it,
Mm.
but there are points where it's like we make
It's okay.
exceptions.